in Bwamba County constituency, where the Honorable Member of Parliament was roughly treated, abused, insults hurled at him. His pressure level went high and is now admitted in Aga Khan Hospital in Nairobi. Since he was a nominated candidate, it's only fair that campaigns stop, and no amount of pressure will make us start until we are sure of when we must start there. We have also called for a meeting with the Sinjiro leaders on Wednesday, Sinjiro South, involving Sinjiro South candidates for Member of Parliament, not LOC5. LOC5 can come if they wish, but Members of Parliament candidates, and the RDC, the head of security. Then the registrar. If the registrar cannot come, he sends a representative, because he will be here having other areas. We've also had issues in Kalaki. We are also calling for a meeting with the candidates for MP of Kalaki on Wednesday, the 9th July. Wednesday, 9th July, Isinjiro candidates must be here, and Kalaki. The meetings will take place concurrently at 10 a.m. We are also warning politicians who are trying to bring problems in Mbale that when we get full details, we shall stop campaigns. We are still gathering evidence and more information. So all of you who are campaigning as joint, know what the candidates must tell the people. Don't talk about your friend, because that's not your mission in Parliament. We sent guidelines to be followed. Those guidelines may make some of them be disqualified. The Electoral Commission of the party has gone through successful story up to Saturday. We don't want tainting our processes by candidates. Individual campaigns are strictly prohibited unless sanctioned by the NRM Electoral Commission. There's a campaign in Moyo. I hope you get Moyo. People, UBC and all the TVs reach Moyo. In Moyo, one candidate has disappeared. He campaigns alone. Or when he appears, he doesn't answer questions. When a question is asked, he just runs away. And the other candidates feel it is not right. Ajumani, we've given Honorable Moses Ali the leverage to campaign alone. Please, on medical ground. We've also given some ministers who are in, out because of PDM to campaign alone. Tororo, where I come from, the new districts have not yet come into force, because some candidates are campaigning again along the new districts. You want to be chairman LOC5, they are saying we cannot go to the whole Tororo. We are for a particular Mukuju district, for example, Mulanda district. Those districts are still a process to come. But when they come, you will definitely relocate into your areas. Review of registrars. The Commission will commence the review of registrars starting today at 3 p.m. We are going to review registrars throughout the country, starting today at 2 p.m. So all complaints about registrars, all details given to us by sources of information we use will be used to review registrars. Where we find the registrar will be replaced, we already have a back staff. We already have staff who will replace them. What I want to warn, no politician contesting should try to give us a candidate for that position. The Commission has its own way of filling those positions. Honorable March will say it, but Tororo meeting is likely for the two issues of how the districts are not yet on and also how complaints will be handled. Page 2, roadmap. we still have campaigns. Before roadmaps, let me talk about the voter register. Voter registers. We are working on the registers for this election. Can I confirm that in this election we shall use registers? Those registers will be audited thoroughly and then sent to the villages, sent to the districts and the villages. That process is ongoing. What we shall not do are the following. There will be no display of the voters register. No display. No display of the voter register. Number 2, we shall not add new names in the register. We shall not add new names in the register because the register was closed. There are those political schemers. There are those political schemers who are currently in the countryside claiming to be adding names of voters to be included in the register. We've had wind of this in Rwanda. We've had wind of this in eastern Uganda, in Bukedi. We've had two parts in northern Uganda. Please, we warn, no new names will be added in the voters register. To do that is to manipulate the register. So we shall not allow that. Lastly, the NRM Electoral Commission would like to remind the country, and especially NRM stakeholders, that campaigns for members of parliament will continue up to 14th July. Campaigns, unless instructed by the Commission, will end on 14th July. Number 2, polling for members of parliament will be on 17th July 2025, not 16th July as earlier deliberated on. Why? Because the National Electoral Commission has a special interest group committee election on 16th. And since NRM is winning these special interest group elections, we don't want to jeopardize them. We want to win on 16th, then we have our primaries on 17th. On 18th again, the youth election comes, we again win. So that we bury the opposition called National Unity Platform, plus the sisters and relative brothers of bad faith in one grave. Campaigns for LOC 5 chairpersons will go on with the councillors at district, will go on up to 22nd July. That is LOC 5 chairpersons, councillors at district, at city level, at municipal and city division. Even mayors of city divisions, campaigns will go up to 22nd July. Polling for LOC 5 chairperson remains, and councillors at district level, city level, municipal, city division mayors will be 24th July. Primaries for special interest group committees at sub-county level, 8th July 2025. Primaries for election of delegates to non-unionized workers conference at sub-county level, 10th July. Expression of interest for LOC 3, 28th July to 4th August. Polling day for LOC 3s, 18th August. National conference, the big one, the Nambole conference, as you call it, 22nd to 25th August 2025. Our delegates conference has 24,000 people. It's not the other one of yours, the other side. You remember? Nubian Lee, sijui what? No. The commission, therefore, calls upon all stakeholders to follow the electoral roadmap and keep NRM in the media. We have dominated the media. We don't want to release that space to anybody. I thank you, members of the press, members of the commission. I will invite 3 questions, then I call Ndugu Tweheyo to do the Luganda version. 1, 2, 3, 4 only. On 15th, we are not involving 15th anywhere. We are not involving even campaigns on 15th July because it is a mass Catholic day. I don't know where people live. The Saint Mary, Maria. On 15th July, Catholics don't want to do anything but to go and pray for blessings. So the NRM Electoral Commission, which respects religion and different religions of people, they told us 15th July and 15th August. So we've left both 15th July and even 15th August for them. So you start your prayers in 15th July. We don't want to mix up. Aboluganda, Mugambachi, 1. A lady, 2. That's the monitor. And write what I tell you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only. Yes. From soft media. Salt media.
You're saying you're suspending other companies. We know that there's a protest which was very one of the candidates challenging the health of the candidates. That the bullet is standing for extension.
Health of which candidate? Our lawyers are handling it. The Electoral Commission, and in particular me, have also been sued, but the lawyers are handling it. Question 2. Zimbabwe is getting peaceful. We met, we said give your program here. We are following their program with the RDC and with our DEO. Anyone who deviates will be called to order. Zimbabwe is not above Uganda. It will be handled. Number 2. The lady, you.
Thank you very much. Just have 3 questions. One, how many petitions?
Damali.
Yes, Damali.
Yes, I know you.
How many petitions did you receive from the just completed exercise?
47.
And what is the
47.
Sorry, campaign. People are finding it very good to meet each other. Do you plan to report that if they are...
When 2 people bite a dog, it makes news. And it becomes headline. 3 people, 3 constituencies or 4 have fought. And yet we have how many constituencies? 529. We are handling those areas. Why is it joint campaigns good? We want the family of NRM to talk together, to move together, to show the public that we are together. Villagers live together, bury every day. They don't have problems. Politicians go and divide them into camps. So the campaign is to try to bring back the family unit of the mass party. NRM is based on the Aristotle model of the family. If you read the Aristotelian philosophy of the family, the village, the family should be a product of good manners. All of you here are products of families. If your families did not tutor you, don't expect a university lecturer for 45 minutes to make you good mannered. If you're already bad, you're bad. So we want that family connection, unity, and symbioism, so that they work together, so that they will even accept that when we move, this person looks like he has more voters than me. And when the results come, you don't pick an axe or a panga to cut people. Yes?
Doctor, my name is
Telefina, yes.
my question is, how much money have you collected?
We collected a lot of money. We collected this money in Centenary Bank. We gave the account number. The only unfortunate thing I can't answer you with precision is that the details of accounts are held by the National Treasurer. I'm a signatory on that account, but I don't hold the day-to-day printouts from the bank. But if you calculate the total number of people times, you can get the rough estimate. Next.
So, how are you going to account for that money as a party?
The party has procedure. The party has structure. The party has offices. The Office of Electoral Commission deals with election. The Office of National Treasurer deals with finance and accountability. So the question is good, but to the wrong office. Next.
My name is Kenneth Tayari.
Huh? Tayari. Yes, this man of Tayari TV, yes.
Mine is simply something that we've seen letters barely 2 days after the election. We've seen letters separated.
Thank you.
Of you.
Thank you.
Of you disqualifying some candidates.
I have not disqualified Bosmic or team. That is forgery. I have not disqualified Bosmic or team. My personal assistant has answered that question to the press in Acholi and the North, that is not doctor's signature. I have not authored a letter. When you have an issue with a candidate, you question his qualification. There's a window. You pay 100,000 to the accountant and access the documents through the legal department. That's how we've been doing, and no one has come for Bosmic or team's papers. Connected to that? There's rain coming.
This is the former LC5 chairperson for district. I understand right now that spent a year in Rw'Abanyamakuru prison on prevented terrorist charges, but he paid no note. He was never nominated. I need clarification.
The clarification, it was not by proxy. Expression of interest and picking of forms was by individuals, not proxy. You come walking on 2 legs. They serve you, you go back. If he's incarcerated in prison and paid 2-3 million, he's thanking the party for being there. Can I refuse him? Others paid 20 million for presidential, but they only didn't even come with a nominator. Their forms did not even come with nominators, no seconders. What business do you have with that? Lastly, you must wait for that man. Yes, continue. Isingiro South constituency. Yes, we have very ugly reports about the involvement of soldiers. UPDF in Ibanda. The complaint has been registered and we have written back, warning that soldiers should not be brought. If you have a bodyguard, leave the bodyguard. But these were soldiers from a neighboring barracks. I think it was wrong. The one from Isingiro has a lot of security connotation with the cattle belt and stealing of cattle. But we still have restricted them up to where they can stop. Yes. Just a minute. The voter slips is our internal mechanism. With or without it, we shall still manage election. But once we get finance, we know what we shall do. Yes?
And then about your campaigns, you still say that you're going to give the candidates public address systems. But what happens right now is that I'm a candidate, and I have my public address system. After speaking, I see the power is gone.
Yes.
So what is happening right now?
Yeah, it's unfortunate that our budget delayed. We hope to get the money today or tomorrow, and we shall definitely send it back to them. We are very unfortunate. We are very sorry for that. In some areas, candidates switch off others. We are very sorry for that, and we want them to have, if you want to be a member of parliament, really, can you behave like a member of parliament? What sort of MP are these people going to be? That you switch off your friend when it comes to. Thank you. Lastly.
Actually, my concern is about the single. You're concerned about the single house. But also the single, not like my colleague has said.
The hammer we shall put on Isingiro South will warn Isingiro North. Will warn Bukanga.
Would you also call the single house?
Can I discuss what I know? Can I answer your question to your satisfaction? And if you are not satisfied, you also have the freedom to go home. The hammer we shall lay on Isingiro South will warn North that you try, it will be harder. Even Bukanga will fear. Yes.
Doctor, my name is William Soniva,
CBS.
Yes. The issue of registrars. You talked when we are here with the president, you said there are 14 registrars that have been replaced.
There are 13 registrars to be retired, not displaced.
There is the number you said of...
But I'm the author of my judgment. 13 registrars have requested to retire. Some of them on account of health, others on account of age, others feel they have served. We are having a meeting this afternoon to review all registrars, and by tomorrow, hopefully, we shall declare a list of new registrars to handle the season. Thank you. Honorable Tuheo, please give some version. And Rw'Abanyamakuru to go.
Can't the whole Uganda. Let me fight with Uganda.
Yes. Excuse us, please. Don't disorganize our press conference when Uganda is coming. When? Usaja kabako oyo. Dokolo.
Oluganda nsula narwo. Olwekyo temumbuuza narusomera wa. Yes, Oluganda nsula narwo. Nja kutandika nga chairman bwe yayogedde nga mbeebaza nnyo mwenna ab'eggwanga naddala okubabuulira nti twamaliriza entegeka y'okuwandiika abantu baffe abeesimbyewo era ne tubasimbula bagende batandike okunoonya ddala obululu mu bitundu byabwe. Kampeyini ez'awamu teeka lyateebwawo ekibiina nga constitution bwegamba ey'ekibiina. N'olwekyo abo batandise kwetambuza boka teri muntu akkirizibwa okugenda yeka kukola kampeyini okuggyako ng'aweereddwa olukusa okugenda yeka kukola kampeyini nga bwe twawadde olukusa Oweekitiibwa Moses Ali okusinziira ku kusaba kwe. N'olwekyo ekyo kikkirizibwa. Ekyokugenda wekka tekikirizibwa. Etteeka lyaffe ery'ekibiina ne constitution bwegamba naffe ng'ekibiina twawadde ebiragiro ebikulembera amateeka agakulembera okulonda. N'olwekyo teri muntu akkirizibwa kugenda weka okuggyako ng'olusa lukuweererwa mu buwandiike ekibiina. Ekyokusatu twawuliddeyo obuvuyovuyo naddala mu kitundu kya Isingiro South, mu kitundu kya Karachi n'ebitundu ebimu byesiyogedde wano. Tugenda kubikolako era Isingiro twabayise mu lukiiko ennaku z'omwezi 9 Olwokusatu bajje wano. Waliwo n'abalala be twayise bajje. Abamu ku abo ba Karachi, Moyo, Ajumani n'abalala Tororo, Bwamba County. Abo bonna twawulidde nti waliwo batambula boka, naye ekitundu kya Bwamba twayimiriza kampeyini kuba omu ku beewandiisa ate n'afuna obuzibu mu kiseera kya kampeyini ne tuyimiriza kampeyini okutuuka bwe tunaamala kutuula tulabe ki ekyokukola. Ba registra basaabawandiisi b'ekibiina abakulembera obululu mu districts zonna tuyina abamu 13 abasaba kuwuumula wadde tubadde tetunabawuumuza. Waliwo n'abalala betulowooza nti bajja kwetaagisa either kukyukakyuka oba kuwuumuzibwa kusinziira ku nkola yaabwe. Olwaleero saa 9 tugenda kutuula tusalemu njira ki gye tubasiibula abeetaaga kusiibulwa oba tusalemu njira ki gye tukyusakyusamu kusinziira ku buli omu enkola gy'ayina. Register tugiyita ki mu Luganda? Enkalala z'abalonzi tuyina enkalala z'abalonzi naye katukyammaliriza okuziwandiika n'okuzitereeza bulungi era tuzisindike mu district akalulu nga tekanateerwa. n'olw'ensonga egyo tetujja kuba n'obudde obw'okuwanika enkalala z'abalonzi mugende mwetunulemu, naye kyetwagala kubakakasa tewajja kubaako okukyuka oba okwongeramu amannya agatalimu mu register okusinziira ku kiseera kyetwasibira register. N'olwekyo abo balowooza bajja kuwandiika oba bajja kuwandiikibwa oluvannyuma, ekyo mukyerabire. Twagala kubuulira abamu betuwulidde nti batandise n'okuwandiika abantu. Muko oza nti Tororo yasazibwamu emirundi 3, ekyo tekinaba mukigumiikirize okutuuka Parliament weerisalirawo. N'olwekyo mwabalizi Tororo nga mukola campaign olowooza ojja kugenda mu kitundu kimu n'ekirala, ojja kutuuka ekiseera kakukube. N'olwekyo genda mu Tororo yonna oba mu constituency yo mu Tororo gy'obonoonya kalulu. Mbaale tuwulira nti Mbaale wali yabeeyombayombesa, mwetereeze nga tetunayimiriza campaign zammwe. Ekisembayo twagala kubabuulira enteekateeka bweri naddala ey'okukuba campaign n'okulonda n'ebinaagenderako. Nakusooka n'ekisembayo enteekateeka na mutaayiika ey'okukola olukungaano olumalayo lwe tuyita National Conference, abalala bwe bateera kuyita olwanamboole, olwo olujja kuba ennaku z'omwezi 22 kutuuka 25 omwezi ogwa August 25. Campaign z'aba abanoonya bululu naddala obwa Parliament ezo zijja zatandise dda naye zijja kukomera ennaku z'omwezi 14. Abagenda kunoonya kalulu oba campaign okuyita ku mwezi ku nnaku 14, ekyo tekikirizibwa. Akalulu kajja kukubirwa ennaku z'omwezi 17, si 16 nga bwe twali twogedde luli, kubanga 16 waliwo akalulu ka National Electoral Commission, egyo yetuyita eya byabakama, justice byabakama, akagenda kukolwa aka SIG, Special Interest Groups. Campaign eza bakansala ba municipality na city division mayors, ezo zijja kukomekerezebwa ennaku z'omwezi 22 era kati zigenda maaso. Ennaku z'omwezi 24 bagende ku kalulu kuva 22 sawa 12 kutuuka 24 teri campaign. Mugende mutereeza abantu bamwe mu budde bajje 29 babalonde oba basuule, ekyo nakyo kigwe 24 kigwe. Primaries z'obukiiko bwaffe bwe tuyita Special Interest Groups ennaku z'omwezi 8 July kugombolola. Primaries eza abakozi abatali mu bibinje eby'abakozi bye tuyita unions, ezo tuyita banani yonna zijja kuba ennaku z'omwezi 10 July, era ezo zijja kutandikira ku magombolola. Tujeyo abantu 10 abanagenda ku district 10 ku district beronde mu 10, bagende ku region nabo beronde mu 10, abantu 40 be baligendera ddala ku national, abona bakamalirize. Expression of interest oba okuwaayo chairman ba kusatu ekukujja kuba ennaku z'omwezi 28 ogw'omusanvu okutuuka ennaku z'omwezi 4 ogw'omunaana. Akalulu kaba chairman LC3 ako kajja kuba 18 ogw'omunaana. Awo tulyoke twetereeze tugende mu National Delegates Conference. Waliwo ebibuuzo ebibadde bibuuzibwa byanukudde. Ekisooka babuuziza nti lwaki abamu twagala kubagoba mu kalulu bakukayimiriza. Twabagambye nti tetunagoba abantu mu kalulu, tetunakayimiriza, naye bw'oleeta effujo ekitundu ekyo tukiyimiriza. Abalala bagamba nti waliwo yawaaba nti Oweekitiibwa Moses Ali aleme kukirizibwa kukola campaign kubanga yarabise nga talina maanyi. Oweekitiibwa Moses Ali alisted njagala kibabuulire wano era temwewuunya bwe mulaba osibwa bwesi ali akalulu nga akawuuta mwe mulinde ku lunaku lw'akalulu mulabe kinaabaawo. Omukyala Namale yabuuziza nti ababeerwanyalwanyisa tukole tutya. Twabagambye akalulu mujja kukanoonya ng'ekibiina nga famire era buli famire erina enkola yaayo. N'olwekyo ffe famire ya NRM twagambye abanoonya akalulu mu NRM mugende munoonye wamu era twawule nti waliwo n'abajjako emizindaalo oli ng'amaze kwogera ono n'agamba mugujjeko kubanga nze naguleese. Twe ng'ekibiina mutusonyiwe twakeereyeko okusindika ebyetaagisa kumaliriza naye bwe munaatuukira enkya wajja kubawo emizindaalo ng'esasulirwa ekibiina era tunaalaba ani anaagijjako. Waterefayina yabuuziza nti expression of interest twajja mu sente meka era tunazibalirira tutya. Owekitiibwa yagambye chairman wange yagambye nti esente ezo zaavaayo bugenda obazeemu abantu abeesimbawo era buli omu yawaayo sente. Esente ezo ziri kiriya n'etteeka lyali ligamba nti zino sente zizakudizibwa baziyita non-refundable. N'olwekyo bw'oba wawaayo sente zo ate n'oleeta wano empapula z'ebicupulire tugamba todda ezo baziyita poteya. Tayali wesi wabuuziza nti waliwo ebbaluwa gye mulaba etambula nti yagyemu omuntu omuyita Tim Musiriki chairman bali mu kuvuyaavuya koka era mumanye campaign omuntu ayinza kuteekako akantu ne kakubakuba naye bw'ogenda tenookanukula oyinza kusanga ng'olina by'omazeeyo. Wetusobola okuyimirizako campaign omuntu alabika ddala ti bulwadde ate n'aleeta n'ebbaluwa ate ne tusuubira tajja kuwona mu budde awo tuziyimiriza ne tutuuza bali bennyini ababaddemu ne tukkirizagana nabo mu lukiiko ne tubiteeka ne ku minute ne tugamba tujja kuzidamu obudde obwo. Bagambye nti mwami Kyerimo owa Kapchorwa twamugaana okwesimbawo. Etteeka lyaffe liri kiriya ligamba buli omu oba ofunye empapula okuziza ozireeta n'ozeereeterawo kennyini ne tutunulako ne tukubuuza be tukubuuza kyemuba mulaba ne Wekitiibwa President chairman w'ekibiina yazeereetedde wano teyatumye era bw'olaba ssente bazireeta gwe nanyini alo gwoba ogamba ki? Bagamba nti omutego gwakute akatalina mayembe ate gwe nti oteekayo omutwe. Bagamba nti waliwo ebitundu bye baalabyemu abaserikale oba byewoleramu abaserikale naddala kimu ku ebyo bagamba Isingiro Ibanda tugamba abaserikale mubiveemu bw'oba nga togenzeyo kukuba akalulu ate ng'oweererwa ekiragiro kyakugenda kakuuma ssebo nyabo leka kwetumikiriza. Era omuduumizi w'amagye Ssaabaduumizi bw'anaalagira nti bakukwatireyo tobuuza. Omwami Tamale wabuuziza nti voter slip oba biki ebyo ne tukugamba nti ffe tumanyi engeri gye tukubisamu akalulu kaffe era kye twagala kubakakasa register ejja kubaawo n'ojja ne bakutunako ne batiikirayo nti yeggwe bw'oba toliimu era tetwagala omuntu yenna yeeralikire nti tajja kuba mu register bw'eba nga yalimu naye bw'oba teweewandiisa totawaana. Isingiro North naye mugamba nti waliwo buvuyavuyo. Twagambye embazi gye tugenda kukuba ku Isingiro South ejja kutiisa buli omu era n'aba North bwe muba nga mwagala kukola ng'ebya South mwetegeke mugira mutega matu muwulize ebya Isingiro South. 15 olunaku lwa Maria tusaamu ekitiibwa ku bintu by'eddiini n'olwekyo olunaku olwa Mother Mary olwa 15 tetujja kulukozesa okukola campaign oba kukola activity yonna. N'ekyo twayagadde buli omu akimanye. Mu linnya lya chairman wange njagala kwongera kubeebaza era kubagamba nti Electoral Commission yaffe gye tutuulako yeetegese nnyo okulaba nti akalulu kano kajja kuba kalungi nnyo kebayita free and fair. Mwebali nnyo mwebalire ddala. Nyankole ngaba ulira n'Oluganda
wayiga n'okwogera engero
ugambe nsula nalo abakadde Nyankole kamba tere munimo jubajuba obwangu jubajuba nyenda kubamanyisa ngo okwakira besimbireho okwakira empapula zabesimbireho tukyerize kandi abantu 291 babeire nominated kurungi campaigns ezahamwe eiteka litu ly'ekibiina kurugenda ko kintu kirangu buli omwe oli omu kibiina ayikirize ngu campaign rujja kuzikorera hamwe aho kugira ngo baza kwekorereza abo omwagendewe ko mwagendewe nkati kwikiriza okuyeho electoral commission yakorusa ruriyo mu bahandike nkoro tuheiro kitinisa Moses ari ahanyuma yo kushaba kandi tukamuheza mu bahandike turire ovuye munonga omuri isingiro campaign zabo tuzemereze kandi twagaruka twabetana hanuya Rw'Akashatu twayetanditse okubamanyisa okuturatwaza Karachi nabo tubesirane biro mwenda Rw'Akashatu Bwamba county twemereze campaign zabo kugira ngo omwe ahaba kandi sarweire kandi yatwarwa mu irwaro tutekateka kumukuratira tumanye obuturagarike kandi ka campaign ezo ombicweke bimwe na Daratororo na Darambale abamu babintu bagamba ebitakushobora muitegereze disisikoresharwamu n'umucaramwe byasigara guidelines zitu ziriho kandi mwaziteganisa abamwe mujya kutarira mu tubasana kubabingamo n'ubutare tubahandikire enteko bitari 16 bitwabire twandikira kubanza ibiri 16 harakaruruka bariya abantu mu special interest groups ninga shabakazi nabo cyo tujya gukora izobere ba chairman ba katano ba mayor na ba division na cities ba councilor ba district akanyu numujya kwemereza kuheza campaign ebirabe na bibiri byo kwa Mushanju rero ebirabe na bina nibo murate kurira ngo noro kutera campaign tujya kutahurigo primary za special interest ahagomborra nijya kubera 8 kandi primary z'abakozi abatari mu bibina by'abakozi abo twakweta non unionized ezanyije kuba ebiri 10 byo kwa Mushanju kutandikira amagomborra twaheze bwa amagombora abantu kumabo ibijye baragenda ha district bakagenda ha region bakayihamu abarije kwatanasa nabandi kutera karuru aka general abente be yakashatu primary zanje kubera 8